Hello everybody, Carnage back here again, and as you can tell by the title of the video, I am going to be doing a full comic book collection, not just like part 1, part 2, part 3, like I did do. I never finished it, but it's been so long ago and I got new books since then, so uh, it'll be kind of different from like the first few times I did do it. So yeah, I have every comic book I have all around me, from the ones that I have no room for, to the rooms I had barely any room for, and then ones that I have in a shoebox, and the pile that I have not quite read yet. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's just get right into it, starting with my little side drawer thing that I have right here. And the first one out of that pile is Deathlok #1. Very cool. I believe I got this, I think I got this for $1 at an antique fair or something like that. This one's also from the same guy that same year, and that's Axis #1. No wait, I got this one at a comic book shop. I got a different comic that's part of the Axis storyline. And then one I think I got as like a Christmas gift or something one year, that is the Toxic Avenger. And I actually really like this, and if I remember correctly, I think there was a video where Hobo was looking at some strange superhero things online, and I think he was one of them, but all the Avengers were like that, and I have issues 1 and 2 of that. And then a couple I think I got as like Christmas gifts. No wait, this one was in a blind box, and I'm just trying to remember them. And this one I got from my grandmother, and that was Dr. Voodoo #1. Very cool cover in my opinion. Then I have, oh, this was when I was subscribed to like something for kids, and that's Black Widow and Hawkeye. Like, this is where I got most of my knowledge about some of the characters. Well, not most, I'd say a bit of information about superheroes from this. That brings back good memories. And then I have The Invaders #13, I believe. So, very cool. Really like the cover of this one, with Gollum just busting through. Then I have The New Defenders #138. So that's cool. Oh, and then one that I don't know why I started getting, but I really just liked the covers of a lot of the Marvel Saga books. So here is issue #21, and that has the X-Men on the cover, so pretty cool. And then a variant edition of a comic cover of Rocket Raccoon. Now, I believe this is the only issue of Rocket Raccoon I have, and this is the variant edition where they're trying to stomp out bullying, and as you can see, Rocket and Groot are sitting with a kid at a lunch table, so that's cool. Oh, I forgot I had this one. That's cool. And then I have Ka-Zar the Savage #2. So that's cool. And the next couple, I'm just going to start doing it 2 at a time now. And this one actually isn't a comic, it's a sketchbook, where you could like do it. And then I have Fantastic Five. It's a limited series, and this is #4 of 5. So I mainly picked this one up because I liked the cover. So, and then an Invaders one, which I really need to try and get that little 50 cents thing off of. So yeah, that's Invaders #40. And then these two are the Thunderbolts number 22 and 28. This one I actually really love the cover of. And this one I like the story, but the cover is just not the best in my opinion. But I still really enjoyed this run of the Thunderbolts. And I actually do want to get more of the Thunderbolts, like this run of the Thunderbolts, because I really did enjoy it. And then I have the Uncanny Inhumans number 0. And as you can see right there, that I did not say anything wrong. But Uncanny Inhumans. Yeah, sorry. Some of these I haven't seen in a long time, so if I just kind of like stop for a minute. Oh yeah, and back to the Marvel Saga. I have issue number 6. And this is one that has the Fantastic Four and the X-Men / X-Factor. And I just really liked that cover. Like the Fantastic Four on the bottom, the X-Men up top. So that's pretty cool. And then Astonishing Tales featuring Kazar and Doctor Doom. This is a 15-cent book, and this might be one of the oldest ones I have, actually. Like, I know the oldest one I have is from 1970s, and this one is also from 1970. So this book's about almost 50 years old. Yeah, 50. So that's the first part of it. And, oh, these are actually all of my Ultimate Universe books. And the first one I have on top is issue number 159 of Ultimate Spider-Man, and this is when he was dying, after he got shot, blown up, beaten. He had a lot of things happen to him. And I just really enjoyed it. I have issue number 62 of Ultimate X-Men, which, if I remember correctly, I believe I bought this from a guy on Facebook, along with a bunch of Daredevil books. And then the 7 I'm about to show you, I actually got when I went to Colorado, and I paid like normal price that's on the book, so like $3.75 for each book, and that was Ultimate Power number 1 and 2. Hold on. 3 and 4. This one's actually my favorite cover out of all of them. Then I have 5 and 6. And then issue 7. And then I'm actually proud of finding this one. I have a signed copy of Avengers number 5. Yeah, number 5. And it's signed by Carlos Pacheco. So that's pretty cool. Then I have Ultimates Origins number 2 of 5. Then I have The Ultimates number 3. And I believe this is when Captain America first got onto the team, I believe. I'm not positive, but I think it is. Oh, and this one's actually my pride and joy of all of my Ultimates collection. And this is Ultimate Fantastic Four issue 1, signed by Mark Miller. So this one's my favorite one that I have out of all of my Ultimate books. And then onto this stack of kind of random ones. I'm just putting the ones I've already said back into this because I'm starting to lose room around me. Please don't bend, and they didn't bend. So yay. And these ones I know are kind of like random ones that I got like random boxes. And here is Fantastic Force issue number 2. I have never heard of Fantastic Force. I thought it was the Fantastic Four when I first saw it, but I was incorrect. Oh, right. Oh, this is the one with the Paladin that they made the Marvel Legend of, and it's Heroes for Hire issue number 7. Pretty cool cover. And then here's a couple of Defenders. One's The Defenders, number 48, and then this one is The New Defenders, issue number 145. And I'm sorry if you can, like, hear everything outside. It's raining as I speak. Oh, I forgot I even have this one. 1969, so this book is actually my oldest one that I have. And that is Doctor Strange, number 182. And I do not have bags and boards for a lot of these because I usually buy mine like secondhand at like stores and everything like that. Then I have The Defenders, issue number 42. And then another random one that's in here is Marvel Zombies Supreme, and this is actually the only Marvel Zombies single issue that I have. And this actually has a character I really like in it, and I think his name is Jack. Yeah, his name's Jack. Wait. Yeah, Jack. His name's Jack. He's a pretty cool character. And here is The Thing, number 30, and this is, it says Secret Wars number 2 continues in this issue, and it's just a pretty cool and funny cover in my opinion. And this is one I know my dad bought me, and this is issue number 1 of Fun and Games magazine. And I believe when I first opened it, I think it was filled out and everything like that, so yeah. Oh, and back to the Marvel Saga, here is Marvel Saga number 20, where it's Fantastic Four and Daredevil, and then on the back, it just has like a cool panel of the Avengers and the Incredible Hulk. And then here's one that I kind of think the cover is beautifully like drawn and everything on, and that is issue number 125 of The New Defenders, and that's a beautiful cover in my opinion. And then here's an old Nova, and sorry, I'm just trying to look at the issue, and this is The Man Called Nova, issue number 13, and I believe he is fighting Sandman right there, so that's pretty cool. And then this one's just a bunch of other random ones that I have. And I'm at the 13-minute mark, so this may be more than one part. So, in case it is, I do apologize. I'm not trying to make it like extremely long. And here's 2 more pride and joys of my collection, and that is The Simpsons number 1 and 2. I like this one especially because it's kind of like the Fantastic Four, like issue number 1, so that's pretty cool. And this one has Sideshow Bob in it, so that's cool. And the rest of them are on back, and here is Bart Simpson number 99. My sister got me that, I believe. Yeah, it was my sister. This one was from Free Comic Book Day 2015. Pretty cool cover. And here is The Simpsons issue number 223. And I believe you could, like, use the cover, cut them off, and put that on Homer. But I did not do that because I didn't really want to ruin it. Like, if I got a second one, I probably would. And here is the only one I ever have from this, and that is DC vs. Marvel Comics number 4. And this is before they became the Amalgam Universe. Hold on. Throat's kind of getting dry. And then here are 3 more Simpsons comics. And here is Bart Simpson number 98. And then Bart Simpson number 99. 77, I mean. And fun fact, 77 used to be my football number when I played in Pee Wee football. And then this one, okay, this one has 2 stories in it. And this is the Simpsons comics number 11, which I believe my father got me when he just randomly went into a store one day and just found them. And then here's a story that I thought would be, that I actually really did enjoy reading, and that is Scar, Son of Hulk, and this is the variant edition of issue number 1. Here is issue number 2, and issue number 3. And those were all the ones I had in my little, like, magazine rack. So, now on to the pile of stuff I have read, but never got time to put away. And this is actually Guardians of the Galaxy, the new one, issues number 1 and 2. I personally really do enjoy the new team they have. It has Cosmic Ghost Rider on it, I believe. And here's one that I meant to put away but didn't, and this is a second printing of Secret Wars Battle World number 1. And I just really like these amalgam kind of like comics where they just shove everyone from different universes into places. And this one actually has Doctor Strange and the Punisher like in one. Like Doctor Strange's astral form is inside of the Punisher's body, so that's cool. And they fight the Infernal Four, which is superheroes that went to hell, I believe. Then I have Web of Venom, Cult of Carnage number 1. And I'm a Carnage fan, so I had to get that. And that cover is just beautiful. And then, this is one I'm actually very happy I could find, and that is issue number 1 of the Fantastic Four, the new one. And I just really love this, like, realistic looking cover art that they're doing with the issues nowadays. And then one that I'm actually really enjoying, and I know it's ended, and I think there's like 14 or more issues, and that is Avengers No Road Home. I have issue number 1, issue 2, and then these 2 I didn't know were variant editions. I just grabbed them and was like, oh hey, that's a cool cover. And that is issue 3 and 4 of No Road Home. I lost the name for a second. And then this one, I know I really do enjoy, like, the concept of it, like mashing heroes into one. And I know I actually used to do that when I was younger. I think I threw away all the sketches I did. But that's Infinity Warps number 1. Pretty happy with that. And then, this is actually a story that I really love. Like, I love the whole concept of it. And that is Old Man Hawkeye. I have issues 1 through 4 in here, I believe. Yeah, 1 through 4. And then Venomized, issues 1, 2, 3, and 5. I am missing number 4. And then I have the whole story. And then going back to the Old Man kind of universe, I have Old Man Quill, number 1. And I also have number 2 and 3. And this is actually pretty good from the only 3 issues I've read. And then this is the pile that I need to read. And these are just random ones that I have gotten from, like, blind boxes and stuff. And that is Hellchild number 2 of 5. I personally don't know what Hellchild is, but it looks interesting. I have, what is this? Deadpool number 2. And I believe this is an older storyline from like 2000, like maybe mid-2010, like 2015 I want to say. And it's a pretty funny cover in my opinion. And then these two, issues number 9 and 10 of Doctor Strange. And these are the last days of magic, and they're pretty cool in my opinion. And just so you know guys, this video may be more than one part, and I wasn't trying to do that. It's just taking me way longer than I thought to get through all of this. So I'm going to be kind of trying to hurry up a little bit. And then I have Dark Reign the Cabal number 1, and this is a one-shot, and I have Savage She-Hulks number 3. So there they are. Pretty cool. And then I have issue number 5 of A-Force, and this is from 2016, and it's a pretty interesting cover. And then I have Marvel Previews Civil War 2, number 1, and then I have X-Men number 17, and I really like this one because Jubilee's a vampire and she's biting, I don't know who that is, but she's biting someone's neck, and I just kind of found that interesting. And most of these were from blind boxes, I know. And, oh, okay, this one's a what if Storm of the X-Men had remained a thief. And I really like the what if stories. So, yeah. Oh, and this one's actually one I'm kind of proud of, too. And this is Spider-Man Deadpool issue number 2. I know I found this one in stores, and I thought the cover was just funny, because Deadpool's getting his face kicked by both versions of Spider-Man. And here I have Batgirl number 52 and Wonder Woman number 29. I really like the Batgirl cover. Like, I'm not much of a DC fan. Most of these were from blind boxes. And here is Supergirl number 3 and Convergence Superman number 2. And this is like the new 52, I believe. And this is week 47. And these are two I have never heard of. Well, that's live. I heard of this one, but I never really cared for it. And that's East of West number 24 and Mirror number 4. And then here are a couple of other ones. This one is from a company called Zenoscope, something like that. And this is 3 of 5 of Inferno Resurrection. And here is one called Cry Havoc. And this is issue number 3, I'm assuming. I'm assuming it's issue number 3 because of the big 3 on the front. And then here's issue 15 of Outlast. I don't know why that took me so long. And this is made by Robert Kirkman, which I did not notice at first, but now I kind of do want to read that. And this is issue 15, so if I enjoy it, I might go pick up the other ones. And here's one I know I did read, but just didn't really enjoy the story a whole lot, and that is Assassin's Creed Templars number 1. Like, it wasn't horrible, I just personally didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. My throat's getting really dry, so I'm sorry. And now I'm gonna start on the shoebox, and this is gonna take me a long time, so I may have to cut it off at a certain point. So here is Final Crisis Aftermath number 3 of 6 from 2009, and this is ink. Here is issue number 264 of The House of Mystery. And again, some of these are just a bunch of random ones that I've gotten. And here is a Jimmy Olsen, number 132. And this one's kind of like damaged right there, like someone was spray painting something over it or something. And then I have the issue number 1 of The Creeper, who is kind of like, I know I saw the story once, but that's it. And here is Man of War issue number 1. And this is owned by Malibu. So I don't know if that's good or not. And most of these are from my family members and or blind boxes. So, and here is Kamandi at Earth's End, I mean. And this is issue number 1. Here is Deviate number 1. I know nothing about that storyline and or the characters. Okay, and yeah, these are actually 2 cool issues that I have. And this is Dial H for Hero. And I have issues number 484 and 490. So that's pretty cool. And something else I realized about these, like if you look right at, like if you look at the corner right there, this one's 50 cents and this one is 60 cents. So I thought that was just kind of interesting. And here is Divergence Free Comic Book Day Edition. Here's another Jimmy Olsen. And that is issue number 126. Oh, and here's actually one of the first comic books I ever picked up, and that's Booster Gold number 9 from 1986. I remember reading that. And here's another, like, first issue for me. Like, one of my first ones anyway. And that is Dead Man number 3. Pretty cool cover. And then here is, like, I haven't opened like the plastic wrap or anything, but I believe this is like the first time Superman got back, and I know people bought hundreds of thousands of these. So yeah. And here are Bendis and Bagley's Brilliant, and this is issue number 4. And here is Bloodshot Reborn, number 11 by Valiant. Here's The Green Hornet, number 7, I believe. And Ghostbusters Mass Hysteria Part 6. Like, I've never watched the Ghostbusters, but I have seen Green Hornet. Like, the newer movie anyway. And I personally liked it. Breakthrough number 1. Don't know anything about that. Meridian number 20. Freaks issue number 2. Jet number 3 of 4. Freaks number 3. And Freaks number 1. And there's a card in there, and yeah. Excuse me. Here's Transformers. I'm not a big fan of Transformers, but I know I got this one as a gift. Here is Savage Dragon Legacy, free comic book day edition. Here is Free Comic Book Day The Phantom. And this is just like a baggie full of comics that I know I look through and they're just like kind of like kid ones, and I think there might be a Batman in there. That's a maybe though, but I'm not really into that kind of like kid stuff for comic books. And here is Valiant Free Comic Book Day edition. Here is Fright number 12. Here is 5 Weapons Book 2, issue 2 of 5. And then a really random one, The Ren and Stimpy Show, issue number 3. And I also have my Spider-Man books in here too. So I have Kick-Ass 2. I don't know Okay, this is issue 5 of Kick-Ass. Like, I know I saw the second one, but it's been a long time since then, so. And here is Edge of Spider-Verse Spider-Man Noir number 1, and issue 5 with SP//DR. And here are some older Spider-Man books, and first one up is Marvel Tales issue 77. Here's Marvel Tales Spider-Man issue number 112. And here's issue 113 of that same storyline. And then here is Web of Carnage, the Sensational Spider-Man Part 1 of 4. And then the coolest cover in my opinion, Scarlet Spider issue number 2. From Web Slinger to Gunslinger. Okay, Web of Spider-Man, issue number 121. Superior Spider-Man Team-Up number 1. And I'm going to try and make it through this box before my time runs out. Here is Spider-Verse number 3. Giant-sized annual Web of Spider-Man number 3. The Sensational Spider-Man number 2, I believe. And it's part 2 of 4 for the Kane storyline. And here is Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man issue number 133. Spider-Verse number 1 and 2. Very cool book. The Superior Spider-Man issue number 17. Planet of the Symbiotes number 1. And I believe... no, this is just one single issue. It's just a thicker issue. Here is The Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 1. Very cool cover. Here is Maximum Carnage, The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 379. And here is a Maximum Clonage issue number 4 of 6. And it's issue number 61 of Spider-Man. Here is Web of Carnage number 4 of 4. Pretty cool. Web of Spider-Man number 105. Here is a variant edition of a Spider-Man book. I think this is like a one-shot or something, but it has like a Kingpin Venom, so that's pretty cool. And I am running low on time, so I'll just do like 2 more issues. And this is Spidey number 36. And yeah, I think I'm going to be running out of time pretty soon, so I'll just do 2 more issues. This is The Amazing Spider-Man number something. Anyway, here it is. And the last one I'm going to show for this video is The Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today, so thank you all for watching. And I will see you in part 2 of this video, where I will just finish off like the stack, which is like that much. So I'll see all of you guys in the next video. So thank you all for watching. My name's